Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm super excited about today because we get to wrap up our series of True Colors and our story of Joseph. In this series, we've looked at Joseph's life and saw how he showed his true colors. Today, we get to see what finally happens in the end. Isn't that right, Joseph?
Well... Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, this is the conclusion of my story.
Awesome, man. Just like all of us, Joseph had good moments and bad moments. But in all of his circumstances, he remained true to God and true to himself. So today we're saying, I will be loyal. If you're just joining us or haven't been here in a few weeks, here's a recap. Joseph was his dad's favorite, and he gave Joseph a Technicolor coat. Joseph's brothers hated him and sold him to slave traders. Joseph was then sold to Potiphar. Joseph was then head of the household until Potiphar's wife got him thrown into prison. While in prison, Joseph was head of all the other inmates. He then used his God-given gifts of dream interpretation to tell Pharaoh his dreams to avoid a famine in the land, and got himself out of prison. Joseph became second in command of Egypt. During the famine, his brothers came to Egypt looking for grain. They were all reunited, and he got to see his family again. And if you didn't know, his entire family moved near the place Joseph lived so they could all be close to each other. Is that about right?
Yeah, man, that seemed pretty spot on.
Hey, man, so I noticed something pretty cool throughout your amazing story.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Yeah, man, I mean, you're a pretty loyal guy, Joseph.
Oh, thanks, bro. I am pretty royal. Hey, Pharaoh, toss me my crown.
No. I said loyal.
Oh, you mean like someone who shows strong support and assistance to someone?
Yeah, man, your loyalty for God is awesome.
Well, I had no reason to do otherwise, right? I mean, even though my brothers sold me into slavery, God was with me the entire time. And my loyalty to God is why I was put in charge of Potiphar's home, put in charge of the prisoners, and put in charge of providing food for the coming famine. Even remaining loyal to my brothers and family. I mean, if you really think about it, God's loyalty to all of us is incredible. I mean, he's seriously the best father, friend, and provider that any of us could ever even ask for.
Truth. And you know, that kind of reminds me of a Bible verse. In Proverbs, it says, "A friend loves at all times. They are there to help when trouble comes." Joseph, you haven't only been loyal to your family throughout your life, but you've been loyal to God. In each situation, you showed your loyalty.
You know, what's cool is that loyalty actually comes from our obedience and faithfulness. I mean, I had to completely put my trust in God, no matter what I was going through. I mean, if God is going to love me and be with me, regardless of what I go through, I should remain faithful and loyal to him in the good times and in the bad.
Man, I mean, knowing what you've gone through, we were able to see your true colors. Believing that you are a child of God, being obedient, being honest, being humble, being confident, and then today learning that you are loyal.
Yeah, nailed it.
Man, I mean, your story is just full of awesome teachings. Thanks again for stopping by, Joseph. Oh, hey, can we show everyone our super secret cool handshake before you go?
Well, that'll definitely make it a non-secret handshake, but sure, let's do it.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Oh, man. Whew. Yeah, thank you guys for letting me share my story. I mean, I hope that I've been able to encourage everyone to show your true colors.
Amen. Bye, Joseph.
See you guys.
We'll see you. Man, Joseph lived a pretty wild and amazing life. But the one thing that remained constant in his life was his loyalty, not only to God, but to his friends and family. We have seen how Joseph never let his circumstances define him. He always showed his true colors, even when things were not going his way. And the same goes for you and me. We don't have to let the world tell us who we are, because we are children of God. And when we believe what God says about us, our true colors will shine, in the good times and the bad times. So again, today we're saying, I will be loyal.